So in any aspect of business, and particularly in logistics and supply chain, it's always good to get around and see what other people are doing and pick up new ideas. And Mal, you have just been over in the States doing exactly that, I understand.
I have indeed, yes.
I haven't. So tell us where you've been.
I went to Chicago, Illinois, to the ProMat exhibition over there, which is North America's largest materials handling and automation exhibition.
Wow, it sounds fascinating. It's something that you probably want to talk to Mal over a barbecue about, or not. But if you're into materials handling, it's one of the places to go to learn about new technologies and so on. So we're going to put some other videos up, Mal, but maybe just give us a little bit of insight into, 2 or 3 things that you really thought were innovative and interesting, and maybe that we find out more about.
Okay, thank you, Rob. Well, it really is the age of automation, and the conference was just full of it. And some of the things that I saw was the advancements of robots in materials handling, right throughout the supply chain.
Yeah.
And, robots were always very expensive and hard to deal with, and the technologies didn't quite work. But nowadays, they are very much refined, and robots are now much more economical. So right throughout the exhibition, there was robots doing picking tasks, packing tasks, all sorts of things.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
The second area, which I might just mention, was automated guided vehicles.
Oh, okay.
Also, in the past, they've had a bit of a checkered history because they haven't always worked the way people wanted them to.
So when I think of AGVs, I always think of like $1 million things driving around the warehouse. Is that the sort of thing we're talking about? Or are they getting cheaper?
They're getting cheaper, and that's certainly the view in the past.
Yeah.
But now you're getting little AGVs that can be on just like the size of a cart that you can knock up in the basement on the weekend.
Yeah.
And they're going around and they're taking one tote from one station to another, and they're doing it very effectively.
Excellent.
And not only that, but on some of the AGVs, you can mount robots to do the picking for you.
Oh, this is going to be Star Wars.
Absolutely. We're into Star Trek days now. And let me tell you, I've seen these a little AGV with a robot on it going around a conventional store, picking products out of steel shelving and putting them into a tote.
We're not seeing that sort of innovation in Australia yet, though, are we?
Not as yet, but I think it's coming.
It's coming. Okay, so robots, what were some of the other things?
Okay, the Internet of Things is huge. Yeah. And the Internet of Things is about connectivity between all sorts of devices and recording information for maintenance purposes and so on. So you might have an automatic AGV or a crane, and if the battery is flat or it has a problem with greasing on the wheel or whatever, it sends an email to a station and someone can come and work on that and fix it.
Wow.
So the Internet Things is about connectivity of devices right through into your warehouse management systems.
Wow.
And that really is taking off as well.
Excellent. You were telling me about put walls.
Yes. Okay, put walls.
So we do have those in Australia, don't we?
We do have them.
There are some DCs using those. So what is one?
A put wall. Okay. A put wall is a device where you would go and pick products in a batch, and you go and get everything that you want to pick in a given day, and then you distribute it to pigeonholes so that if you're combining 1 or 2 items in an order, such as online orders, that you put them in a pigeonhole, and a person can then, when the order is complete, on the other side of the pigeonhole, they take the product out and then they pack it away.
So it's your access from 2 sides.
2 sides.
So you're putting the order in one side and taking it out the other.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, particularly useful in the online world that we now live in. And so everywhere around the exhibition, there was all types of different shapes and sizes of put walls.
Okay, excellent. Thanks for that, Mel. We'll probably put a link below the video to some more information. I know you took some awesome video on your phone when you were walking around some of these technologies. We'll put a link below to that. And maybe we'll shoot a couple more quick interviews like this and you can tell us more about some of these technologies.
No problem. Thank you.